Hey guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I am Kelly and it is Dumping Debt Friday time, DDF Q&A. I'm excited. So I have some really great questions for you guys, but before I get into that, let me know if you have any questions for future upcoming DDF or money wins. Please leave them down below in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them in an upcoming video. And you guys have seen or are now seeing my Live Like No One Else sign. So a sweet lady on Instagram decided to send one of these to me, and her signs are gorgeous. She just put out a bunch of Christmas signs, and I can tell I'm going to go Christmas shopping because she has some really cute stuff. So I'll have her link down below, but this sign is so cute. Live like no one else, which is a saying that Dave Ramsey always says, and I think that it's backwards for you guys now that I'm looking at it, but it's okay. So this will be down below in the description box. Also, you guys, if you've seen my budget updates, I now have an Etsy shop and I have a Excel template for you guys. And I have been asked so many times about having the budget that I use available, and I have a tutorial on it, a 4-part tutorial series, but not everyone has time to do that. So I'm so excited to have this template for you guys. It's $5 on Etsy. And yeah, I've gotten a really great feedback from it. I have that one. I have a wedding budget, and I'm working on some printables for you guys. So some like debt trackers, savings trackers. I'm excited. So check that out. Also, this is just announcement time. Also, I have a new updated cash envelope system video for you guys that went out last week. And I think that it's really helpful. It's really like just breaks down the system. So if you have friends or relatives or husbands or spouses that are not really fully understanding the cash envelope system, share this video with them. Show it to them and be like, all right, this is the breakdown of it. This is the reasoning behind it. This is what it is. And then at the end, I actually stuff my envelope so you can see the whole process start to finish and how simple it is. So I hope that helps. All right, we're going to jump into the questions. First one is from Susan Simon. And she said, I understand how to set up the budget, but I can't figure out how to use the app after the budget is set up. Do I log every purchase when it's made? This is on the Every Dollar app, like you used to on your check register when you used it for checks. For credit cards, do you enter how much you owe or just how much you're planning on paying? If I enter what I owe, then the budget won't balance. If I only enter what I'm going to pay, then how do I track the balance? I don't get it. I keep searching for tutorials that will show how to use the app, but all I can find is how to set up a budget. So first, I'm going to point you in the direction of Wendy Valencia. She has an awesome channel, and she's done a few Every Dollar tutorials. She uses it a lot more than I do. I personally, like I said, I'm an Excel person. I don't use Every Dollar too much, but I have played around with it and used it enough to know that if you're putting stuff on a credit card first, I would recommend not putting stuff on a credit card. Switch to debit. Get your credit cards paid off. Don't be accruing more debt in them. But when you are using your debit card, you're going to track the purchases and then pay them off at the end of the month. You want to make sure that they're getting paid so that it equals zero. So you have the transactions going out and then the money coming in, and it equals zero for paying it off. And you want to make sure that you're paying it off every month so that you're not paying like 20% of interest. Like that is just crazy. And you don't want to accrue more debt of just paying minimum. So please, if you are using credit cards, make sure you pay them off every month, please. Like, I beg you, please make sure you're paying them off and you're not accruing more debt and paying all this interest. No interest. That's bad. You only want interest working in your favor of compound interest for building wealth and not for paying on debt like student loans or credit cards or anything like that. All right, next question is from Mother One. She said, have you looked into investing with one of Dave Ramsey's Smart Vestor Pros? How would you feel if you did and you found out one was a couple states away? Would you still work with them, being that you just couldn't stop by into a local office? So I had done research with the Dave Ramsey Smart Vestor Pros. I was going to use them, or I wanted to at least get a feel for it when we hit baby step 4. And I did all the forms that you fill out. And what you do is you put in your local zip code, and they will send out a mass to everyone that's a Smart Vestor Pro within a certain mile radius of you. I got people up to 20 miles away in it, and I decided not to go with them because I already have, I don't have a relationship. Jamie already has a relationship with the people that his parents invest with, and they've been investing with them for 20, 30 years, and it has been, they've done very well for them. And so Jamie wanted to do that, and we met with them, and they have all of our same financial goals. He's familiar with Dave Ramsey, and to be honest, it wouldn't really make a difference with me if we were able to do it in person or not. I think we have only met with them twice in person, and honestly, it was something that could have been done over the phone or via Skype or email. There are sometimes forms that you have to fill out, but those can just be emailed or faxed to you. They don't have to be in person. I honestly don't think that it really needs to be someone that's really close to you. It's fine if they're states away. It really is. As long as they had the same thought process on investing as you, the same goal as you, and they're on the same page, then I really think that it's fine. There's been so many times that we just, have done a call with them, and they're a good 20, 30 miles away. So they're not close. They're not like just around the corner. But I really don't think it's going to make a difference if they're far away. But the way that Dave Ramsey's system is set up is they will try and find local people for you. And you will get a lot of phone calls and emails. You definitely will, especially if you have a lot in your area. And there was a lot that we had to tell, I'm sorry, we found someone else, but they will keep emailing and calling until you tell them no. But they're all so nice, such nice people. And they do believe in Dave Ramsey's principles. They have all been vetted by Dave Ramsey's staff, and so they are all really great. Next is Amanda, and she said, I watch your 4-part series on Excel and have my budget all set up, but I was wondering how you keep track of everything else. Do you have Excel sheets to keep track of your bank accounts? Also, for sinking funds, do you keep them in a separate account and use the account to pay for purchases coming from a sinking fund? So for sinking funds, I keep all of my sinking funds in one account, and then I separate them in Excel. So in my Excel budget, it has that orange box of all my sinking funds. So as I spend something in my sinking fund, I log it in my budget, I put it in that orange box, I subtract it from my current sinking fund. So I don't wait till the end of the month. So if I spend $35 on something like car repair, or oil change. So say I have a $35 oil change, I will subtract it from the current balance on it. So if I have, $135 in my car repair sinking fund, I will subtract that $35. So now that is at $100. And then I will take everything that's in that yellow box and bring it up to the top as income. Because, which people have told me it's not balancing, but trust me, it is. Then I will bring it up to the income because I'm taking it out of the bank account and putting it into my normal checking account. So I hope that makes sense. I do have sinking fund videos so that I'll explain the whole process that I'll link down below for you of how I do it and how it all balances out. But I really hope that makes sense. And I track every single penny in my budget. I do everything pretty much through my checking account. That's where all my bills are paid and everything, and I just make sure that it's tracked in there. And one way that I make sure that it's tracked is as I pay something or something hits my checking account, like a bill, like our electric bill hits our checking account, as soon as I see that in the checking account, I'll go and log it in the budget. So at the end of the month or halfway through the month, if there's any empty cells in my budget that don't have a number there, I know that it wasn't paid. So then I can go and see, why wasn't it paid? Did something go wrong with the transaction? Did the amount change? Did something happen? And then I can go and look and see the reason why and figure it out. So go check out the sinking fund video. I hope that answers your question. If not, then leave me another comment and let me know. All right, last question, and then some money wins, is from, Anza I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry. And she says, hi, Kelly. When you're on a budget, do you believe in having a stockpile in your pantry? If so, how do you get started for stuff like canned goods, spices, when every penny is already being spent? So I personally don't. I've thought about stockpiling, but it just doesn't make sense for us. We have a lot of, I feel like it's more in the winter, like up north months, if you may be out of power or stuff for an extended amount of time. Yes, we had that with hurricane season, but it's a little different with us. But I found that when I have bought an excess of stuff to do a stockpile, most of the stuff went to waste and it expired and it didn't go well. And I think that part of it also comes from the fear of what would happen if I can no longer pay my bills, or if I don't have money for grocery, which now at the place that we are financially, that wouldn't happen. Or at least it's not happening anytime soon. And if it does, then we can prepare for it. But at this point in our financial life, we don't need to do that. But if you are wanting to do that, or you are afraid that there may be times where you can't pay your groceries or anything like that, then try a cash envelope for stockpiling, and putting $20 a month. If you don't spend that $20, just let it roll over, and then when you do see some really good sales, then you can use that. That way it's not coming out of your grocery money, but it's coming out of that cash envelope, and it can just stay in your wallet or wherever for when you do see a good sale. All right, so that is the questions, and now let's go for some money wins. First one is from Debt Free Hopeful, and she says, I was able to pay off my credit card this morning. Line of credit and car are next. That is awesome, girl. I'm so excited for you, and I'm really excited that you're back on YouTube because I've missed your videos. Next is from The Budget Bounce, which, Jennifer, I love her. She says, you're debt-free and paid cash. Woohoo. We have a money win this week. I got an $8,000 raise at work. After an extremely hard and challenging year, I'm incredibly grateful for this blessing. After taxes, it's an extra $450 per month in our budget. We will see it in November and can't wait to do that budget. That is so awesome. That is so well deserved. You have worked so hard for that. I'm so proud of you. And that is awesome. That's going to make such a difference. But put it toward debt. Make it count. Don't increase your lifestyle, but just put it right towards debt. That is awesome. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions or money wins for me down below in the description, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.